What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Dogecoin today. Yes, DOGE. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Dogecoin right now is up about 2.7% this week. On the day, though, you're up about 5.3%, which is nice to see. We're looking at this as a grand scope of things because I think it's abundantly clear as to what's about to happen here, right? It's abundantly clear. We've got more history than we have for the average altcoin by far, right? You've been through 1, 2, 3 full bear markets. You've been through 2 full bull markets, and you're about to go through your 3rd full bull market too. You've been around for a very long time. With that, we have some historical data that's very significant. You notice this long lull phase here, long lull phase here, long lull phase here. What do each of these have in common so far? Is that we had a massive rip, and, well, we don't have a massive rip yet, but we're about to get there. In fact, this lull phase has been longer than anything else. Typically, that would make me think that you would see a larger move than you've ever seen before, but being that we're at these absurdly high valuations, very high market cap here with Dogecoin, I don't think that we're going to see a larger move than what we saw last cycle. That was a fantastic move. I doubt we get above that. However, I very much do believe we will see new all-time highs, and I do believe that we're going to see some spectacular growth coming out of Dogecoin over the coming weeks and months ahead. The expected target area that I'm going for, and you know what, actually, before we even get to that, is similar to the things that we've seen in prior cycles. Let me elaborate. So here, in the very first bull market high that you had to the bear market low, the all-time high, high to low, your next cycle top was all the way up at this orange line right here, the orange line being the golden ratio, the 1,618. You went just above it right there, just above it, but that's where you went nonetheless. Okay, that was your cycle high. Okay, cycle high to cycle low fib, right? That was what took us up there, was the golden ratio. We take this high here to this low, cycle high to cycle low, and you can see here we found significance at the golden ratio yet again. A little bit below it this time, but right at that level. And depending on what exchange you used, you even went a little bit above there. I'm pretty sure on Binance, Dogecoin stopped at like 8 cents. On Coinbase, it went to like 10 cents. On Robinhood, it went to like 10 cents. Anyways, all the way up to your 2272 and wicking just above that, showing significance throughout this cycle at your golden ratio, both as resistance and support. The golden ratio coming up as a very, very important area for Dogecoin, okay? High to low here. We're consolidating right now just below the 0.618, which is also the golden ratio. Consolidating right here in this very nice winded up wedge pattern here. We're about to let loose the goose. Where are we going to go? Where's the ultimate destination? I have a feeling we're going to go all the way up to $4. The golden ratio is at $4, my friends, from the last cycle high to the bear market low. That's where it is. And every cycle so far, we've interacted at least with that, at least with the golden ratio. What kind of market cap will that provide? Let's actually do this math real quick. Google calculator. All right. Dogecoin, Doge, D-O-G-E, $39.3 billion in market cap valuation, 39.3 with a B, billion. Let's just call it 40. Let's make the math easier on me, okay? 40. We're at $40 billion times 15. That's 600 billion. Right there. We don't even need the calculator. We don't even need your Google calculator. For 40 billion times 16, and this is in billions, okay? Times 16, because Dogecoin here, or no, I'm sorry, 15. Not times 16, times 15. Times 15. Because a 1,400% move is a 15x. That gives you a market cap of about $600 billion. And the fact that we even, what's the word I'm looking for? The fact that we even rounded up to 40 billion will account for any Dogecoins that get minted, that get mined and printed as rewards between now and the end of the cycle. So that'll account for that as well. If anybody's like, well, you haven't accounted for that. Well, actually, I think we overestimated then, technically. $600 billion market cap. I'm fully aware of what I'm saying here. This is my 3rd crypto bull market, guys. I've been through all the phases with Dogecoin, okay? I remember in the first cycle, yeah, Dogecoin, I heard about it back here in 2015 at the lows. It was a scam coin. It was a joke coin. Nobody would ever buy that. The fact that it pumped, everybody hated that it pumped, right? Except for the people who invested in it. This was just like, okay, you got lucky, dumb stuff, right? We've all been there, right? We've all hated coins that ended up doing well, and you're like, this is dumb. And then here, this is whenever I was like, okay, wait, Elon Musk is talking about you. Okay, maybe I need to buy some. And ever since then, I've loved Dogecoin. I love Dogecoin, and I really get why. I think it has a purpose in this space. It really does. As far as like the Mac Daddy meme coin goes, right? Its purpose is that it has no purpose. It's kind of like a contradictive standpoint, but that's kind of the beauty of it, right? Its purpose was to be a joke coin. That's why it came out. It was a joke coin in honor of the creator Shiba Inu. And now it's turned into something more. Now it's actually harder, more sound money. It's more feasible as peer-to-peer cash than even the dollar is. Like it's even better than the dollar. What's crazy is this joke coin that was not meant to be where it is now is literally fundamentally better than the US dollar is. And people don't think that, right? They don't think that at all. I might be stepping out on a ledge here, but I mean, we'll see. If I'm right, then it'll at least be worth more than a dollar, right? It'll be worth more. If it's worth more than a dollar, then it's better than the dollar. It has a rate of inflation. It's permanent rate of inflation. It'll continue to inflate throughout its life, just like the dollar. But the dollar's rate of inflation varies. Dogecoin's rate of inflation is fixed. Therefore, as more coins get created, the rate of inflation itself actually diminishes, where the amount of tokens stays constant. Anyways, $4 is where we're going to go. Okay. And we're not going to do it here. It's not going to be like this. Okay. We're not going to, over the next 2 months, go all the way up here. That's not what's happening. But by the end of the year, by the end of 2025, Dogecoin at the very least should be at about $1.50. Going into January, February, March, April of next year, we should be reaching for this $4 target area. I think we're going to have a massive move up going into the end of this month and going into the end of the year. We're going to see a massive move up to about $1 to $2, somewhere in that area, $1.50 at a minimum. Consolidate a little bit and then finish off with a $4 target. If we go higher, cool. I'm not expecting that personally, but cool. I think that what we're going to stop at is probably roughly $4, just above there, just below there. If we go anywhere higher than that, the next target area is $8. And I don't know about you guys, I don't see Dogecoin reaching a $1.2 trillion market cap by the end of this cycle. But that is ultimately where I think we're going to go. I want to look at the short-term stuff, and then we can wrap this video up. Okay, 1 hour time frame here. Zooming way the hell in. Massive movement up. It's nice to see, right? Corresponding with Bitcoin and Ethereum moving up as well. We're looking at this on the 1 hour time frame. I hope I'm wrong. I'm assuming that these are bull traps and that we're going to come back down. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that the market just continues to rally. Maybe Bitcoin and Ethereum are forming bull traps, and then the rest of the market gets to rally. That happens, right? The top two coins consolidate. Everything else kind of runs. That happens actually in prior alt seasons. Looking at the 1 hour, RSI looks great. Stochastics look great, and so does the MACD. What about something with some volume on it? Not a lot of volume. That's a little bit concerning, but you are getting some on this candle, to be fair. I'd like there to be more, but that's whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. You look like you're in a megaphone, huh? I haven't seen a megaphone in a while. A true megaphone. See, some people think a megaphone is just a broadening wedge. But it's not just a broadening wedge. It's a true megaphone is where one line goes up, the other line goes down. That's a true megaphone, right? Not just both lines are going up and they're broadening. That's not a megaphone. Megaphones are awesome. Typically you have 5 touch points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 though. Maybe the count's wrong. Maybe we start here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's weird that you didn't touch here. It's really weird you didn't touch here. What we're looking for, what needs to happen is that you need to get all the way up to this line, because if you don't, you run the risk of breaking out to the downside. Not that that'd be detrimental. We're on the 4 hour time frame. Go down to 24 cents. You're at 26 cents now. Go down to 23 cents. Who cares? Find support down there and then move up, whatever. But I think it would just look better if we broke out to the upside, something above about like 27.2 cents. Does that line up with anything that might be congruent with this high to low on a fib? Lines up with your golden ratio zone pretty well, doesn't it? Right. Higher highs here. Yeah, break above that. That's pretty nice. I think you will, man. I think you will. I believe in Dogecoin, man. I hope I'm not wrong. Let's look at this on a 15-minute time frame real quick. You look strong. You look like you're just getting started, like you have more to go. That's exactly what we want to see. MACD's right at an area to bounce, so are the stochastics, so is the RSI. That's great. That's great. Daily time frame bouncing off the 50. We got 6 hours left. As long as there isn't some kind of massive shakeout between now and the end of the day, I think you look good. You look like you want to keep going. The MACD is awesome. It's awesome on the 4 hour. It's even better on the daily. And these indicators all look ready to go. You're coiled up, man. Yeah, Dogecoin's about to rally. You guys, we're at 26 cents now. You're going to teleport to like 36 cents tomorrow. You're moving up right now. And what's great about that is you're probably going to be breaking out of this overall consolidation phase that you've been in really since March. This little area here, you're about to break out of that maybe by the end of this week. And then the rest is history, man. You know what happens next. You know what happens next. The thought here of Dogecoin is, maybe I should buy, maybe I shouldn't, maybe it comes down and I'll buy there, whatever. The thought of it right here, maybe I should buy, maybe I shouldn't. It's at a relative high. It rejected last time. Maybe I'll buy down here. The thought of Dogecoin here is, oh my God, it's happening. It's happening. It's that Michael Scott moment. It's happening. Everybody, it's happening. We're going there. We're going to go there because I guarantee you, I can't guarantee anything. I'm not a psychic, but I guarantee you this next move is going to be bigger than anything we've seen since 2021. It's going to be bigger than the last move. And in that kind of context, actually, let's just see what would make sense to go. Right, from where we are now, this move is going to start like basically right here. That put us above $1. You guys, we're going, and probably by mid-November, if not earlier. Okay, we're going to see $1.54 to about $1, somewhere in that range. Okay, either by the end of October, probably above $1 by the end of October, and then $1.54 going into mid-November. Which is crazy, man. That's crazy stuff. It's starting to get me thinking, because if we're here by the end, if we're here by like mid-November, we consolidate. Like could we be at higher targets than $4 by the end of the cycle? That would be nuts, man. What if Dogecoin, what if it did break $1 trillion this cycle? That would be insane. Murad's theory on meme coins not having a cap, right? If they don't have a floor, they don't have a ceiling. I think it would start to be valid at that point. I think Dogecoin will see $1 trillion market cap at some point. This cycle, come on, man. Bitcoin just saw $1 trillion market cap this cycle, didn't it? Ethereum hasn't even gotten there yet. I don't know. Time will tell. Curious thoughts. Depends on what we do between now and then, but I think a very large, massive move is coming over the coming weeks, and I got nothing else for you. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one, okay? Take care of yourselves.